GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
I got a chance to meet him and I showed this trailer and I never expected that he give a bite actually. He called me to his caravan and actually.
You're working with Rajini sir. So what is that one quality of him which you
that
realized?
Actually, I need actually 2 hours, 3 hours. That actually I can't actually,
When I saw this poster, I felt, of course, there's a connection to Tirupati Balaji because...
See, one more title I am getting.
Equality is a very important part of your narrative.
Now you are only telling actually the main crux of this, that is equality. I started acting with others. Okay, 10 years I could not do my direction. Then I did one film called Super with Nayanthara and all. After that again actually I took 5-6 years gap.
But how was it working with her then?
Oh, she is lady superstar. So she came and worked actually with me in that Super and actually we had wonderful time. Home is my first, it's a big blockbuster.
Yeah.
Actually I directed a movie with
Absolutely.
Shivraj Kumar. And after that, Ye and Upendra. These 2 movies are very cult kind of movie. People love them. My experience, my want, my like, my dislike is completely personal. Everybody needs that respect. Everybody needs that recognition. After doing so many years in this field, actually, then I realized what is real success is what I enjoy in the present moment. Rest of the things is not in my hand.
The pan-India dynamics are actually changing, and today films have no barriers, no boundaries of language can actually contain them, and that's the best part about cinema today in India. And today I'm sitting with sir. Sir, namaste. Kaise hai aap? How are you feeling?
Bahut achhe. I'm very happy. I'm really excited. Looking forward to get the reactions of people actually.
Sir, before I begin a conversation on the movie, I want to tell you that many people here who are not from South have actually watched a lot of your films because we keep watching your dubbed films. We have grown up watching your dubbed films, right?
Okay,
and we've grown up loving them.
Oh,
Did you
thank
feel that love around when you came to Mumbai?
Of course, always. Yeah.
Which is that one film that you feel made you connect with the rest of India, the pan-India audience, much before this entire movement started?
I don't know how exactly I can say, but actually my first movie, Om. Om is my first. It's a big blockbuster.
Yeah.
Actually, I directed a movie with
Absolutely.
Shivraj Kumar. And after that, Ye and Upendra. These 2 movies are very cult kind of movie. People love them. And afterwards, I did many movies and acted with Allu Arjun, his son of Satyamurthy. And so after so many dubbing movies, actually, people started recognizing. It happened like that, actually. Yeah.
A lot of people are waiting for Om 2. A lot of people. I would have come to it much later, but because you said Om, a lot of people actually said that, when we were doing this and we told people that, I'm doing an interview. So a lot of people from my personal team also told me that ask him when he's planning to make Om 2. Is there a plan?
No, I don't have any plans like that. If I get an idea, definitely I'll do.
So you have a very different narrative in any of your films. Like when I saw the first teaser, it's a blank teaser. Yeah. It was a risk and it has been paid off so well because what happens is sometimes you've left it for everybody's interpretation and everybody's imagination. The first one. Yeah. When you are doing this, how many people actually told you not to do this? What if this can go wrong? This could have gone wrong also.
No. They believe me because I have done a lot of these kind of experiments and it worked also. Why it works? Because actually I give space for people, actually my audience to talk. That is my big this thing actually. I always talk to them actually on the screen also. There are so many sequences, whatever I have made in this movie also, UI. It interacts with you indirectly.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
But you've always had a dialogue with the audience. With your movies.
Like actually, because I always actually get my ideas, get my stories from within myself. So I always believe that whatever I think that it is always subconscious level, we are all equal. So I believe that that's why, I don't know, people connect more with me and I give that space and I want people to talk. That is what happened with this title also.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is everybody are interpreting with different kind of titles. Somebody said Upendra's intelligence, universal intelligence and UI. Today I got one good this thing. ಏನದು UI ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಿ ಮತ್ತು? ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾರೋ ಯೂಸರ್ interface ಅಲ್ಲ
Interface.
yeah, user interface like this. I get lot of titles from different
What is the actual meaning that you
actual
have?
title. Actually, you should watch the movie.
Okay. So we'll get to know about it in the movie.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this, that I'm a Bengali.
Oh,
So
okay.
when we were growing
Balabashi.
up, Balabashi.
My wife is also Bengali.
Oh, very nice. Then you should know a lot more Bengali.
Thoda.
So in Bengali culture, we've grown up on short stories written by a lot of those celebrated Indian authors, Bengali authors, especially the Bengali novels and the Bengali short stories. There's a part which says shesh hoy hoilo na shesh, which means khatam hoke bhi khatam nahi hota, because it's left to user, like the reader's interpretation. Like it's left to user and readers or the viewers interpretation of what happens next.
That's good. Yeah.
I think that is something that beautifully connects with your films and your projects, because I feel like you leave it up to people to believe and connect it with whatever their thinking is and their ideologies are. But you've always been like this.
Many times actually, some subject like Om, it is like a real story what happened actually, in the early 90s.
Yeah.
That I took and made film. And like Ush is a suspense horror, and Ye and Upendra I started actually. Ye explored myself. It is a psychological love story.
Yeah.
From there I got an idea about all this, and then I started thinking about this, and I felt actually this is really connecting people actually, they are not, they always say this is timeless movies actually. Now after 20 years also, if they get to watch this movie, that excites them.
Absolutely.
So I think actually, this is the best way actually, I think there are a lot of subjects are there actually, when you explore yourself.
When you speak about the Indian society, your narratives have always had a very important, like the narrative actually, sorry, the topical elements in the society play a very important part in the narrative. Like it's always been a social satire in a lot of ways. Is that something that excites you as a filmmaker, as as an actor?
No, we are all connected, because society is you and me. It's both of us society.
Yes.
Everybody is
You
society.
and I.
Yeah,
Exactly.
everybody is actually, society, politics, and philosophy, psychology, everything. It is all interconnected. So that is what, if you connect yourself, you get all this actually, automatically it connects itself. So like that actually I tried some different experiment actually, it is a commercial experiment. It is not completely experimental movie. It is a pakka commercial paisa vasool movie. You have a lot of songs, fight and everything, and a very interesting story. Added to that actually there are so many other layers, and you get to see one whole globe in our in this
Absolutely.
one frame actually.
Yes.
Yeah, different religion, different kinds of people. So we tried like
Equality
that.
is a very important part of your narrative. Like you always want people to feel equal. Like there are always conversations about people not feeling equal, right? In every field of life, when you speak about religion, when you speak about where we come from, the profession. Like as a media person also, sometimes you feel like, I'm being personal and I'm saying this from a personal point of view, that I also sometimes feel like I'm not treated equally because of whatever reasons. So that is something that has played a very important part in most of your projects.
See, now you are only telling actually the main crux of this, that equality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right actually. People think like that actually. Everybody needs that respect. Everybody needs that recognition.
Yeah.
They feel like that if they don't get the whatever they deserve, they feel like that. Yeah, that's right.
When I saw this poster, I felt, of course, there's a connection to Tirupati Balaji, because
See, one more title I am getting.
and I felt it is you, I, because it's about you and I, like the world that you usually create. I know it's gonna be like a
Yad bhavam tad bhavati.
yes. I felt like it's about you and I and our thoughts and how they converge is what I felt. The whole thing to be about.
I want to sit with you after actually, release of this film. You watch this film, then I will sit with you. Lot of discussion happens.
Done. We must do that after the release or after watching the movie as well. But when you speak about equality, a lot of actors who come from regional films, okay, I come from Calcutta. There is a Bengali film industry also, and I get to speak to them, and today I get to speak to people from all over India, actors, artists. For a really long time, because of the cultural barriers and the boundaries, they felt unheard, neglected, and sometimes overlooked. They didn't feel like an equal. Did you you've been here for so many years? Did you at any point before this change happened feel that way?
No, it depends on individuals. I don't expect like that. I don't actually, even if I get a small appreciation, a small market also, I feel very happy. It is up to them actually how they feel actually. It is a very personal actually,
Yeah.
personal question actually. It is depending upon each and individuals. I don't feel like that actually. I always feel that I am comfortable in my own way.
But has it ever happened where you've like maybe been called for a Hindi film or something? That I spoke to Adivi Shesh. He said that there was a point where he was auditioning for a Hindi film and they said that no, you're too south. You look too south for this role. These things also happened in the
I
past.
think now it is not like that.
It is not like that
completely
now.
changed because
Yeah.
of technology, because of OTT, because of the the
Yeah.
boundaries. There are no boundaries now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is now it is there is no problem like that actually.
Today there is a movie like Pushpa 2 which is become
it
the
is
biggest
becoming, yeah. Well,
film.
many films, no, actually in that way.
You worked with Allu Arjun, sir.
Yeah, I worked.
How
with
was it
him.
working with him?
Yeah, superb actually. It's a very good experience. Actually, yeah.
When you created this world, it's a dystopian world. It's set in future. It's a very futuristic world. It's dystopian in a lot of ways. When you were creating, what were the mood boards that you created before set out to
Let me
make
say this is not completely a dystopian world. It's
Okay.
a part of the movie.
Okay.
There are other things.
Okay.
That is what I asked in the beginning itself. Actually, have you watched that UI, the world of UI?
No, I have.
Yeah. There are so many different kinds of this thing. In that story narration, actually, it unfolds. Actually, how it is a part of the movie. That's it. Actually.
But there's also a must-have. Like I think like there is a world that is bordering between like cruel and evil and good, and then there's this good person.
That is what I want you to watch this movie. You come out with a completely different idea.
But today, are you happy with the amount of love and respect that is given to every film? Like, especially films. I feel like when KGF 1 released, and people were like going to the theaters and watching it, nobody realized how big it would become KGF 2.
Yeah.
And then Kantara released, and Kantara had a very limited release in Karnataka, and then it was loved so much that they had to do a pan-India release. Like Kantara had a different story altogether, and today everybody is waiting for the prequel and the second part. Do you see that shift?
Yeah, that shift is happening. Earlier it was in a different way. They used to dub, but they used to remake, like Drishyam, all these films. Now you have an opportunity to release simultaneously because you can dub in all the languages, and this OTT and all these people are watching different kinds of movies.
Yeah.
They know everything actually. It was that border is not there actually
Not
now.
there.
So it is a good advantage actually.
But you being a part of that industry, you've always been so proud of your roots, right? Everybody who comes from the industry, they are proud of their roots.
Yeah.
Do you guys also have had this conversation pehle ki matlab how when the times were changing, do you guys also internally have this conversation about how world is coming together to become one?
Yeah, that is what I tried to explain in this movie also. Whatever is happening in this world, plus, minus, everything, what is my part of this change, how I should be, what changes I should do, and all, so many things are there in this movie. That is...
And recently you also spoke about how Aamir sir actually came and supported you.
yeah.
How did it happen and what actually happened?
It is something, actually, I am really blessed. I got a chance to meet him, and I showed this trailer, and I never expected that he give a bite. Actually, he called me to his caravan, and actually he started talking. Actually, he started recording, and he said, actually, you have only 10 days. Actually, use this. Actually, do your publicity, and he blessed me like that. It is a huge thing for me, because he's a global star. How he's a perfectionist. He has that value for his words.
Yeah.
When he says no, that is a big thing, really.
Yeah. What was his reaction firstly when he saw and what was his interpretation? Because did you show him that blank?
No, whatever his expression, he actually said in this bite. No, it is so genuine actually.
Yeah.
After watching this, actually, he took this phone and actually recorded. He
Oh,
said,
wow.
Yeah, there is no thinking, nothing.
But
so spontaneously he
you were
appreciated.
shooting with him, no, for your next
that
film,
is,
which is a very big film now.
Yeah.
It is how was it shooting with both of them? Like in that same
That
frame.
again, I am coming here to talk about that. Actually, we will sit and talk about that experience.
But if I ask you that, you're working with Rajini sir, So what is that one quality of him, like
No,
which
for
you
that
realized?
actually, no, I need actually 2 hours, 3 hours. For that actually, I can't actually, express my feelings, this thing in a one word actually. Really.
Is there ever, like, you're a director also, and I read this interview of yours where you said that, there was a point of time when I was planning to direct a film with Chiranjeevi sir, and I was making a film,
Yeah.
and it just didn't live up to the
Yeah.
magnitude of his stardom.
Yeah.
Today, you have a stardom of your own, you have an audience of your own. Do you want to go back and maybe do a film with him today?
No, if I get an opportunity, if I get a subject, definitely I'd love to work with him. But now I am in my own world. I am creating my own this thing that I am doing now because I missed that opportunity.
After this, sir, what are the other things that you are planning?
I don't know. I never plan like that actually. I enjoy my work, whatever actually it comes on my way. Actually, I enjoy that. I usually my character is not that actually. I plan something. It should happen on its own. I enjoy that.
Has there ever been a missed opportunity maybe in a Hindi film, like which you couldn't
No,
do?
yeah, I did. I started one film with ABCL, and I shot for 10-15 days, like that. That also, no, I could not complete it because of so many other reasons. Then I went back and did my first movie. Yeah,
Which was that film? Which was that ABCL film?
that is when they were doing this beauty pageant, no?
Ah.
That time actually, with Sunil Shetty, Juhi Chawla, Sonali Bendre. I planned something, I shot this Miss World pageant, and then I could not start the actual shooting because of so many other reasons actually.
But after that, never gotten an opportunity.
Then I completely actually, I started my own this thing and I became a hero and actually, a lot of opportunity came and I was completely busy with that.
But never wanted to make a Hindi film.
No, I didn't think like that actually, because I was so busy there.
Yeah.
Even I could not do my own film there actually, I gave 10 years, 5 years gaps actually for my direction movies.
Which is that film that you couldn't do?
No, because see, after Upendra, A and Upendra, I started acting with others. Okay, 10 years I could not do my direction. Then I did one film called Super with Nayanthara and all. After that again actually I took 5-6 years gap. Because of I was busy with other films and also I didn't get that concrete idea to do another film. Then I did one more film called Uppi 2, that is Upendra Part 2.
Yes.
Then again I took a break of 7 years. Now I am with this film.
Your titles are very catchy, okay, and they have a different meaning. Like here, everybody has a different interpretation of the titles. When you make a movie, when you write it down, when you have that storyboard ready, how do you get your titles? And how is it always like it's very different from usual titles?
No, again that subject, that only inspires me. Because I go with that flow. Whatever I make actually, changes, or again I'll go back to the crux of the subject. What it really requires. See, there is one small seed actually, from there actually
Yeah.
story starts. That seed makes, whether it is a mango plant or a
Absolutely.
tamarind plant, I always actually go back and ask that seed actually what kind of title actually, suits this actually, this whatever the subject, Then I get all this actually, this kind of titles, and I want actually, people should talk, especially for this movie.
Yeah.
That's why I kept this title as actually multi-dimensional title.
You're also doing a lot of action, you're doing a dance, there's a mix of everything. Like you said, it's a commercial, paisa vasool film. But when you're doing or shooting a film like this and putting it on a stature, on a grand scale like this, and you're shooting usually like CGI, right?
Yeah.
How important is it for you to see that the whole world comes together as per vision? Having a vision and seeing that coming together is very different sometimes.
No, it is a process. See, first we will sit and actually discuss with art director, and when we discuss about this idea, actually, I asked him actually, I want completely imaginary world. Actually.
Yeah.
It should not resemble to some this thing. Even the house or shops or streets or everything, it should be unique and it should create its own image. Then he came up with lot of idea. Then keeping that idea, we extended actually, set extensions, with my people actually, Nirmal and Naveen and all. We discussed. We tried to bring the whole world into this.
Yeah.
That is the whole idea, and in a very surrealistic manner.
That's true.
Yeah.
In a way, today you've seen so much success, you've seen so much love, and there's so much of fandom. But how would you define success and failure, and how do you deal with them? Like, is your way of dealing with success and failure the same, or is it different?
No, I can't say that actually success and failure are same, and no, I guess no, it has its own impact on our life. But after doing so many years in this field, actually, then I realized what is real success is what I enjoy in the present moment. While I am shooting, I should enjoy. While I am acting, I should enjoy. Rest of the things is not in my hand.
Yeah.
See, till now it is 20th, we are releasing this movie.
Yeah.
Till then, I keep working up to my satisfaction. Then afterward, it is not in my hand. It is up to them, actually.
Yeah.
Then I enjoy whatever the criticism or appreciation, or I have to take it, as it comes. Then it is like if somebody criticizes, I'll rectify myself.
But you take criticism well.
Of course, I have to take. I can't avoid. If at all I want appreciation, I have to take this also.
That's true.
Otherwise, I should be completely nothing. It is your project. Actually, it is your film. Actually, now I don't have any connection with that. I can't say like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have to take that both.
Who are those 3 actors who you wish to work with, who you wish to direct, and who you wish to work with as an actor?
No, frankly, I don't plan like that.
But
I don't
wish
dream
list?
like that. No, I don't dream like that actually. I don't actually. If it comes actually, then I get that excitement and I work. But usually I don't plan actually. Whatever
Maybe direct
is there,
Nayanthara in something, because today she is the lady superstar and she's
I already directed her. And,
Yeah. Once more.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't plan like that. It is not my nature.
But how was it working with her then?
Yeah, of course it is. She is lady superstar. So she came and worked actually with me in that super, and actually we had wonderful time. We shot in London and Dubai also. It is a beautiful journey actually. That is a memorable moment. So many memorable moments are there actually working with her. Beautiful.
I just want to ask you, Jate, that if you had to if you have to pick that one quality that sets these co-stars of yours apart from everybody, like what is the most lovable quality, or what you got to know about them while working with them, about their personality that really stuck with you? One is Allu Arjun
let
sir.
me be very frank with you. My idea of this thing is, I'll tell you, because according to me, each and everybody is unique on their own.
Yeah.
See, you have actually your own your own experiences, your own biological something actually, whatever you call. And I don't know, my experience, my want, my like, my dislike is completely personal.
Yeah.
I don't get that inspiration from others. Of course I get, but I analyze actually. Then I think that actually you have your own experience, your own life, and actually I should discuss with myself. I should find my own answers. It is
I
like
meant
that.
like that one fond memory maybe while shooting
fond
with
memories are many things. That is
Allu
what.
Arjun.
No, of course I enjoyed working with him. I enjoyed working with Nayanthara and so many other co-stars. I never compare actually. Working with Nayanthara, I gave more this thing than this. Actually, I don't compare like that. Actually, each and everything is. I should enjoy that work. I should enjoy that scene. I should enjoy that. While I am acting, I should enjoy. Isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I hope that whatever you have made and whatever you've made it for, which is the love of the audience, it translates into that. And after the movie, after I watch the movie, when I will have more answers to some of my questions about what it is about,
more
then
questions
we should,
also.
Yeah, more questions. Then I'll have more questions for you.
I have more questions to you also.
Done.
Yeah,
It should always be a conversation, so you can ask me
yeah,
anything,
yeah,
sir. And I hope that we meet and we discuss that as well.
Sure. Thank you. Very
so
nice
much.
talking to you.
Thank you.
very
Lovely
much.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.